Hello, hello, Josh Thomas, mortgage broker in Utah. How are you today? I hope it's great. I hope your summer's off to a great start. Just wanted to share some FHA tips with you. Thing about FHA loans is they meet a huge need in our market. They are, if you remember, one of 5 loans that we do. There are the FHA, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, VA, USDA, and those represent about 95% of all the loans done in the United States. There are also non-prime loans or niche loans or portfolio loans or whatever. Portfolio is probably not a good word though, because a lot of people use that word and they don't actually mean it. So anyway, wanted to share with you a couple of interesting things about the FHA loans that I think a lot of people don't know. So forgive me, and I'm going to look over here while I'm talking to you. I don't have anything to put on my screen. That's not true. I most definitely can put this on my screen. How's this for cool video prep, huh? So pretty amazing stuff, huh? Anyway, here you go. So you can look along with me. So FHA, tips on FHA. So first off, digital income verification. That's kind of cool. Kind of a newer thing, hasn't always been allowed. And so we go ahead and order FHA or like through the work number and stuff like that. We can go ahead and order up pay stubs or W-2 information without having to have anybody give it to us. And so just as you know, so that you know, we always ask for pay stubs and things like that from our clients because of the fact that not all programs will work with this. It won't always work on the program either. And so we always ask for this stuff. However, it makes for a faster underwrite sometimes, and we can get closed very, very quickly. This next line is a huge thing. This is a really big deal. So in today's market, cryptocurrency is becoming more and more famous, but we've always had undocumented money. We call it mattress money. There's also unsecured loans and gifts and different things that people do in order to accumulate as much down payment as they can, especially in this market. It's pretty crazy. Well, in FHA, oftentimes will allow for only 1 month of bank statement, which means that any deposits made 32 days earlier, we don't have to know about. FHA doesn't care about, doesn't want to know about. And so as long as the money's sitting in the account for at least 30 days, we're good to go. And so that's a big deal. Freddie Mac also allows for that. DU does not. DU is Fannie Mae. And so keep that in mind. Alimony, this one's going to be a little complex, so I'm going to breeze over it, but basically alimony is allowed to be counted a slightly different way, which actually improves debt to income ratio. Overtime, commission, and bonus, 1 year history. 1 year history, folks. That's not a very common thing, but that's becoming more and more prevalent. Both Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac do allow for that. And so it's nice to see that FHA allows for it as well. So 1 year, and we can count that. Large deposits. So we used to have to document every stinking little deposit, and it was super obnoxious. But nowadays, if the deposit is less than 1% of the purchase price or home value, so a $300,000 house, $3,000 deposit. If it's less than that, we don't have to document it. So that's nice. Earnest money does not necessarily have to be sourced. Sometimes that's kind of annoying. Self-employed borrowers, FHA will allow for a 1 year history sometimes, right? And so that's pretty cool. Future income. This is a long time no for FHA, but they are now allowing. If you are getting hired and we have an offer letter, or you're about to get a raise, sometimes we can count that. So that's pretty cool. And then condos, man, condos, we have some secret sauces when it comes to condos. So a lot of condos have to be, well, all condos have to be FHA approved, but if they're not FHA approved, that doesn't mean we can't do it FHA. Oftentimes we can still get a spot approval. It's called DELWRAP. There's another form of it as well, but that just basically means that we kind of do what the HOA is doing, but we do it just for that property. And what's cool is that whole building is then approved. And so we can go down to a 600 credit score. Well, I do have some options where we can go even much lower than 600, but I will be honest, I don't really represent those very well because they don't do a great job closing. But just FYI, we can do that. And if we cannot get an automated underwriting approval, we can still do manual underwrites. So those are really cool. Manual underwrites do have some tight restrictions on them, but we can do them as long as the borrower has a 620 score. So that's basically kind of the long and short of it. Didn't have a whole lot more to add other than that. Just wanted to point out that FHA can be a very great loan option. A lot of people shy away from it, but talk to us about how we can still use that in today's market. And then there's our website for all of our legal information, NMLS numbers and such, and that of my broker as well. Please let us know if you need anything, but there's my website. Call us, text us, email us. All of our information's here. Really proud and happy to have these awesome people on my team. So anyway, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy 4th of July, Happy Memorial Day, Father's Day. It's a lot of holidays. I just want to wrap them all. So anyway, have a great day. We'll catch you later.